Hi, I'm here to talk about the Rick Ross group of anonymous people who are working together to apparently expose cults in this world. Now, it's very interesting because Rick Ross claims to be an anti-cult movement and an education forum on cults, but in fact, the most basic point that the whole Rick Ross group misses is what is a cult? What is the actual definition of a cult? A cult is simply a group of people that band together around a common point, whether it be a point of interest or a point of principle, any point that one group is unifying under and coming together collectively to support as a group. So, that in itself really shows that just about everybody in this world is in some form of a group. Everybody in this world is in some form of a cult. That doesn't exclude the Rick Ross group. The specific question that has to be looked at and asked is, what is your group, what is your cult supporting? What is that actual unifying point that is bringing together your cult and your group of people that your cult is based around? Is it a point that is best for all and is supporting a real change in this world to end abuse, to stop abuse, and create a better life and world for all? Or is your cult here to support things the way they are and to continue to promote abuse and hatred? Now, this is basically all the Rick Ross group is doing, is they are, based on their own opinions of what is actually right and wrong, based on a societal standard, they are deciding what is apparently a cult, giving that word an inherently negative and bad connotation, as though only the groups that are banded around a particular point that they disagree with is then apparently a cult, and as such is bad and negative. Now, this is why Rick Ross has done so much work to bash and abuse and spread hate on the Destiny group, because Destiny is in fact a group that is banding around the point of and supporting the point of what is best for all in every way, as a real practical change and real practical solutions to the problems that exist in this world to stop abuse. You can see the difference in how these two groups operate. The Destiny group operates openly. We show our faces. We do our blogs, our vlogs. We're not hiding. We're out here in the open. The Rick Ross group is a group that operates under anonymity. It's basically an anonymous group where they don't expose themselves, and they do what they're able to not basically reveal themselves, and stand by what they're saying and back up their words, and again, even things just as simple as showing your face, coming out here on YouTube, just as I am now, actually showing your face, your name, who you are and what you're standing for, with real principles of integrity, of why what you're standing for is what's actually best for all, not just hate and slander. So I'd suggest anybody that is hearing these reports of Destiny is bad and evil and is a cult, or any other group in this world for that matter that is being slandered as an evil cult and bad by groups like Rick Ross that apparently claim to care and claim to be taking down these evil cults, apparently, I suggest that anybody curious about these points actually investigate with real common sense. Who these individuals are and what they're doing and what is it specifically that they're standing for. Not just hiding behind fake names or anonymity and simply putting out slander of this group is evil, this group is a cult and therefore apparently bad. I mean, everything in this world is a cult if you really have a look at it. Your cult can be your favorite sports team. Everybody that's banding around your favorite sports team. Your cult can be your patriotism, your nationalism for your country. That is the actual definition of a cult. So I'd suggest people use real common sense and don't allow themselves to be duped by groups like Rick Ross that prey on weak minds and prey on the chance that people may not actually use common sense and think for themselves, decide for themselves what is actually what actually has real value or not in this world. Okay, thank you.